Hello everyone out there on YouTube. This is my Compaq Prolinea 4100. Picked up at the thrift store a couple of years ago. I just got around to getting it up and running again. See, it's not in its original color. I painted it white some time ago with a burgundy stripe at the bottom, as well as the power button. However, in storage it's become a little bit damaged, and there's some nicks and scrapes, and I'll have to repaint it, but no big deal, it still works. Anyways, let me take the cover off. I did pre-loosened it. Let's see, I have it fully populated, although the only two sims that match are those two there. Two option cards in it. One of them is an ESS AudioDrive sound card. The other one is a 3-com EtherLink 3. Then over here is a HP branded, although I believe it's either made by Maxtor or Quantum. I'm not 100% certain who, but the markings are similar to those on my Maxtor hard drives. This is a 1 gigabyte drive. Alright, as you can see under there's a little bit of duct tape, but that's to hold down the new battery holder. It was necessary to replace the battery in this because it was designed with this funky thing that ended up breaking while trying to change the battery. But at last it's working again. Okay, I got the cover back on. Go ahead and turn it back on. This machine runs MS-DOS, however, it's capable of running other things such as Linux or Windows 95, although for 64 megabytes of RAM, it's probably going to be okay for most Windows 95 specific applications. I find it's good for good old school DOS games. Double beep is normal on these older Compaqs. Alright. Looks like I have an extra space in there, but that's no big deal. I can remove that at a later date. And I'll give you a directory listing. Mainly, it's used to run a handful of games here. As you can see, I didn't keep some of the original names of some of these installers. But I'm pretty sure everyone's seen Doom, Duke Nukem, that kind of thing. Anywho's, and then, oops, I'm using Linux too long. Kind of hard to type one hand. Here I also use for networking, use Windows for Workgroups on this, although this is largely used for file management and getting things in and out from my NAS. And these older machines, it takes a little while to get going. And I don't have a background set on it. And if you've used earlier versions of Windows, this login window should look familiar. And voila, it's still using Program Manager. I haven't swapped it out for anything else yet. Standard Windows accessories, the networking components, and a handful of games. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and go ahead and leave a comment if you have one. Just steal a line from UXW Bill. Haha.